stop scrolling. Just stop for a second. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Not at your screen, but really look. When was the last time you truly felt someone? Not texted, not liked, not replied with an emoji, but felt them. Because here's the paradox of our time. We've never been more connected and yet never been more alone. We communicate constantly, but rarely connect. We touch our phones more than we touch each other. And somewhere between the endless scroll and the silent blue ticks, intimacy died quietly. Before we go deeper, I want you to subscribe right now. Not because it's another button to press, but because this space, Psych Rhythm, is different. Here, we don't escape the truth. We dissect it. We explore the psychology of love, attachment, and human behavior in a world that's forgotten how to feel. And I want you to watch till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will change how you look at your relationships, your phone, and your sense of connection. Also, if you haven't already, watch our last video, Why Self-Love Has Become the New Narcissism, because that one shows how we've turned inward to the point of isolation, while this one shows what that isolation is doing to us. They're two sides of the same coin. The death of genuine intimacy. The link is in the description. Watch it after this one. Let's start with something uncomfortable. We've confused stimulation with connection. Every ping, every notification, every "someone liked your post" is a microdose of dopamine, and your brain starts to crave it like a drug. Technology has turned attention into currency, and a love, the deepest human experience, has become a marketing strategy. We used to fall in love through presence. Now we fall in love through pixels. Once we shared stories by candlelight. Now we perform them for strangers under ring lights. And the tragedy, most of us don't even realize what we've lost. Psychologist Erich Fromm in The Art of Loving said that love isn't something you fall into, it's something you practice. It's an art that requires patience, attention, and presence. But we live in an age that kills on three. Patience? Gone. We scroll through faces like playlists. Attention? Scattered. We can't even finish a conversation without checking who's online. Presence? Replaced by availability. We're reachable 24/7, yet emotionally unreachable. Intimacy has been replaced by instant gratification. Instead of deep bonds, we chase fast replies. Instead of emotional safety, we crave validation. Instead of being known, we want to be noticed. And here's the cruelest part. The more connected we become online, the lonelier we become offline. The philosopher Martin Buber once said, "All real living is meeting." He believed intimacy is born when two souls meet, not to consume or control each other, but to witness each other. But today's relationships are less about meeting and more about managing. Managing impressions, managing attention, managing image. We've turned love into a marketing campaign. Every couple post becomes an advertisement of happiness. Every soft launch is a branding decision. Every breakup gets an audience. We no longer date people, we date personas. We don't fall for souls, we fall for algorithms. Technology hasn't just changed how we connect, it's changed what we value in connection. The currency of intimacy used to be time. Now it's access. If someone replies fast, we think they care. If they don't post us, we think they're hiding us. If they're not active, we think they've moved on. But real intimacy doesn't exist in notifications. It exists in presence. It's the silence between two people who don't need to fill it with noise. It's the comfort of being seen without performing. And we've forgotten how to sit in that silence because technology made stillness feel like failure. Psychology proves it. Studies show that excessive digital interaction lowers empathy because empathy needs eye contact, tone, and physical cues, all of which vanish behind screens. You can send 100 heart emojis, but you can't feel a heartbeat through Wi-Fi. We're becoming emotionally tone deaf. When someone types, "I'm tired," we reply, "Same." When someone says, "I'm struggling," We send a meme. We mistake distraction for support. We scroll past someone's pain and double tap it, not out of cruelty, but numbness. Our nervous systems are overwhelmed, overstimulated, over-notified. And in this digital noise, intimacy, quiet, sacred, patient intimacy doesn't stand a chance. Here's something most people don't realize. Technology didn't just make us distant, it made us afraid of closeness. Because closeness means vulnerability. It means letting someone see your imperfections, the kind of things filters can't hide. But social media trained us to curate, not connect. We learned to present, not reveal, to edit our lives until even our sadness looks aesthetic. We keep saying, I want real love. But do we? Because real love won't always look good on camera. It's awkward, messy, inconvenient, and sometimes deeply uncomfortable. But we've been conditioned to chase the kind of love that performs well, not the kind that heals. Sociologist Sherry Turkle called it being alone together. We sit next to each other, scrolling in silence. We lie in bed back to back, texting different people. We go on dates, take pictures of food, post it, then barely speak. We mistake digital proximity for emotional closeness. But proximity isn't intimacy, it's just access. And because we've become so overstimulated, peace feels boring. We confuse calm with lack of chemistry. We crave chaos because chaos feels alive. We equate anxiety with passion. But love that keeps you anxious isn't love, it's addiction, a dopamine loop disguised as destiny. We've entered an era where everyone wants connection, but no one wants to be vulnerable. We want to be understood, but we barely understand ourselves. We say communication is key, but what we mean is validate me instantly. Real communication requires presence, patience, and emotional regulation, 3 things technology has quietly taken from us. And maybe that's why even surrounded by constant chatter, so many people feel unseen, because visibility isn't the same as intimacy. Being visible to hundreds doesn't mean being known by even one. Let's go deeper. There's a term in psychology called intimacy avoidance. It's when people crave closeness but unconsciously sabotage it, because being loved means being seen, and being seen means risking rejection. But technology gave us the perfect escape hatch. You can be close without commitment. You can share pieces of yourself without depth. You can perform connection without vulnerability. It's emotional fast food, quick, easy, satisfying for a moment, but empty after. And here's the harsh truth. You can't build real intimacy in an attention economy because attention is fleeting, and intimacy demands time that algorithms don't reward. So what can we do? How do we rebuild intimacy in a digital world designed to destroy it? It starts with awareness, with realizing that real love doesn't need an audience, that peace isn't boring, it's safe, that presence is rare, and that's why it's powerful. Philosopher Soren Kierkegaard once said, "The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you can never have." That's what our generation is living in, a future of human connection that might never exist if we don't reclaim it now. We're building a world where artificial intelligence understands us better than the humans we live with, where our memories are stored on servers instead of hearts, where seen replaced understood. And if we don't wake up, we'll end up in relationships where people touch bodies but never souls. So if you're listening to this right now, I want you to do something brave tonight. Put your phone down. Sit with someone, a friend, a parent, a partner, and look at them. Really look. Notice the way their eyes move when they talk, the pauses, the silence, the humanity. Because that, not the post, not the story, not the text, that is intimacy. And if that feels uncomfortable, it's because your nervous system forgot what real connection feels like. But you can relearn it. You just have to want it more than the distraction. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Psych Rhythm. Because this isn't just a channel, it's a movement. Every time you comment your thoughts, you help someone else see they're not alone in what they feel. You remind someone that awareness still exists in a distracted world. So tell me in the comments, do you think technology has killed intimacy or just changed it? Let's talk about it. And when this video ends, go watch Why Self-Love Has Become the New Narcissism, because that one shows how we turned self-awareness into self-obsession, and this one shows where that led us, emotional isolation. It will change how you look at love, self-growth, and digital culture forever. The link is in the description. Watch it next